Hey guys, welcome back to the factory. So today I got some pretty ambitious goals. So I want to get into this really quick. In the last one we started researching our oil, getting that pumping down there. We've got our Caterium way up in the corner over here, and I started doing a little bit of thinking, and we've been doing some housekeeping off camera. And you can see I started building a facility up here, which I'm actually going to move. This was going to be our new reinforced plate area, but I have a better idea for it. We'll get into that later on today. So we need to start doing some housekeeping of this stuff, but before I do that, my plan for today is to get into the supercomputer stuff. I really want to get this research going right here so that we can continue that chain, so I can figure out what's coming from that, because it's exciting. So anyways, what that involves is us getting our circuit boards and computers going, because I don't want to make this by hand, because we could. It's not that hard. We need like 10 of them, but I'd like to get just a quick thing built and running. So we got to build a circuit board facility, which is just wire and plastic, which we have. Wire, what we're going to do is we're going to take there's an extra node of copper up over here on this hill. We're going to pump it down to our oil area. We're also going to take this node right here of iron and put it down there as well. That way we've got everything we need right close by. It'll be a quick temp facility, and we'll get all of our computer stuff going, because, as I was saying, we need circuit boards, which are plastic and wire. We need computers, which are the circuit boards. This will be copper. We've got this, and we're going to need screws. We need the AI limiters, which is our quick wire and circuit boards, as well as our connectors, which are quick wire, copper, and plastic. The copper cable, sorry. And then that will make the computers. So all we gotta do is bring our quick wire over, our copper down, our iron down, and that'll be project one. So the other thing I want to do is, for our modular frames that we've been fighting, I need so many of them. We need like 50 for each new research, so that we can start doing our new fuel with oil. And this is set up really stupidly. I know this, but I like how it looks, but it's dumb. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to change this whole facility. Maybe not today, but we're going to change this whole area down here. And you can see I've already started tearing out some of our steel here. So what we're going to do actually is take our steel completely out of here and make a brand new steel plant. Make it nice and organized. This is really not organized, really dumb. So you can't see it because of the stupid fog, which makes it really annoying, but down over across the water, this is all water, down over here there's a spot, and it has access to coal nodes, iron nodes, copper nodes, limestone, and it's right next to our power plant. So we are going to make that our steel plant, and we will bring our steel across the water, and it'll be all good. So let's get started. So I'm just over here at our Caterium area, and I'm just adding a little bit of extra storage before I bring it farther across. This is probably a bad place to put it for now, but I really want a whole bunch of this backed up. And I thought I'd show you guys this design I found. It was online, it was on Reddit. I don't remember who posted it. I can't say that word properly. Anyways, the only bad thing with this design, and I'll show you how it works in a second, is that the input and the output are on the same side, which is super annoying. So what you got to do is run this all the way around, and this is going to feed in to this one, which then goes through the storage unit, up, like out this side, and up, through, out, up, and then on this one it goes across into the next one, and then comes down in the same, I'm in a hole, in the same kind of fashion. So let's just finish this up real quick, and then we can bring this over to our other area. So the way this works is you just put poles up, if I can click it, and come on, this wire's in the way. And you come down just to the level that you need it to be on, go back in, and it's nice and clean. It has a fairly small footprint, which I really like. This wire is like super in the way. And here you have to do a little bit of creative maneuvering. Let's go with a pole. I don't have a rod on me. Wow. Okay, one more time. You put a conveyor pole here, and then this should connect now. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't work unless you use an actual conveyor pole. There's some kind of logistic thing with that, which is kind of strange. And then this is your output. So we'll just put it straight for now. But it's kind of annoying that you have to go... let's just put this in, watch it work. It is kind of annoying that the input and output are on the same side. But I really... It's hard to see from close up, but I really appreciate how clean this is. And it's infinitely, like, you can stack as high as you want. All you have to do is keep using the poles here, the conveyor stackable poles here, and you're good to go. And it looks super cool once it's getting through, because their stuff just goes, like, once it's all the way through, you get all kinds of materials, and it looks super cool. So anyways, let's extend this to where we need it to be. I've been thinking about trucking this over, but I think for now we're just going to take this down to where we need it to. We'll put like a splitter so we have like a spot over there to keep some, and yeah. Guys, what is this? There's something in the water. I don't know what that is. I'm so scared of what that is. I thought we had seen all the crazy monsters in this thing, besides the giant spiders. What is that? Is it hostile? I probably shouldn't. There's something glowing in the water there. Okay, so I'm terrified now. So anyways, I'm at a different area over here. As you can see, I built our new giant truck. This thing is huge. It's got a nice big storage unit. 48 slots, I think. Which is pretty nice. Anyways, so as I was building the last like computer little area there that I talked about, I decided it's not going to work. We don't have enough space. And the reason for that is I go into here and I start... I didn't realize that the computers took the manufacturers. And look how big this thing is. This is ridiculous. Like, absolutely ridiculous. And the problem is, like, one of these is not bad. I actually assumed we only needed one. And then I started looking. We need one for computers. We need one for the speed connectors. And we need one for the supercomputers. So this is a ton of space. And I was going to make the supercomputers by hand just so we can get that research going. It's not happening. It ends up needing like 400, what do you call it? Like circuit boards, and it's just dumb to try to do. So I've decided that we don't have enough space over there to do this properly. So let's just go to this new area here, and it'll work out. All we have to do is truck our plastic over, which is not a problem. We're going to utilize that. Over here on this hill, there's a Caterium node. There's 2 iron nodes right here. Lizard Doggo lives over here. We've got copper, I believe. Should probably make sure. But the thing about doing this over here is it's a totally separate... Yeah, right there, just up there. So it's a totally separate thing. We don't need to have coal. We don't need to have steel. All we need is some iron and some wire and our Caterium stuff, and we can just build it. So we're going to build a crazy facility out here. Probably on top of the water, unless this giant beast that's in here decides to eat us. So, let's get building. This thing is absolutely terrifying. It keeps circling. It keeps circling whatever this thing is. I'm gonna jump in here after and see what this is. I'm assuming it's gonna be a work in progress thing still. But once I clear my inventory a little bit, we'll jump in there and see. Because most likely, I mean, if this thing's hostile, it's most likely gonna kill us. Where'd it go? He looks super cool. He like goes underwater and comes up, and he looks quite terrifying. I took a shot at him, but it didn't do anything before. Okay guys, so I've been doing a bunch of building here, and I figured I'd just run you guys through it really quick before we talk. So this is just a basic screw setup. Nothing has, what do you call it, conveyors, like this one does, but the other one doesn't have conveyors yet. Just 'cause I'm not quite done. But so basically, it's just a small setup for screws. We've seen this before, constructor into constructor into constructor. Over here, it's kind of the same thing. So the plan was to have the copper smelter. So the copper comes through here. It comes up on both sides. It's mirrored on both sides. It would come in the backside, out the front, and it would merge to wherever we put the mergers and go down the line. So these first, what is it, 8? I think, yeah. The first 8 are for the iron, or for wire. So they'll get smelted and then converted to wire. And then these last couple, there was 3 for now, were going to be for cable. So our quantities are huge, so we're only going to take a small percentage out of it to make cable, because we don't need that much. And then the excess would run, the wire would run down here, and it splits off into our assembly systems. So there is 2 assembly systems here. Basically what these need, these are the circuit board systems, and basically these need wire and plastic. So then the cable would run wherever we want it out of this merger here. Our wire goes this way to wherever we need it to go, besides these couple units. And then what we would do is we would run plastic, like a line, we'd bring it in somewhere and put it down here and run it into these. Then it would run out, and it would be the first, well, it would go into our storage, and then it would be the first part of our computer setup. But I've run into an issue, and I'm actually quite frustrated. So over the course of the last day, this is actually the next day, I took the night off to think about what to do here. Over there somewhere, I found another hard drive, and I did some research. And what we found, so this is our computer, so what we found is an alternate for the computers. And it kind of makes this, like, this was overkill anyways, but it makes this completely useless. So what we needed before was circuit boards, cable, plastic, and screws. So I was going to truck in the plastic, because that's the only thing we need from oil. But if I switch this to the alternative, it needs a few more circuit boards, it needs quick wire, which we're going to be making here anyways, and then it needs rubber. So it completely eliminates the need for cable, and it eliminates the need for screws, and it eliminates the need for wire besides the bit that goes into the, what do you call it, circuit boards. So what that does is we don't need any iron for computers, and we only need a small amount of wire and a small amount of cable. And we have this huge area that's going to be completely turned off besides, you know, a couple small units. And then we have to bring in rubber and plastic, because this computer setup, it's quite a bit more. It's 3 per as opposed to 1. So you actually save 5 circuit boards by doing the alternate. And this setup here only makes 20 per minute. So saving that would be huge. So what we're going to do, I think, is switch back to our original idea. Oh, get off! No! Oh, do we kill it? No way. Whoa! Okay, you can't kill it. You're good. That was interesting. Oh my god. This truck. Wow. Okay, I've flipped this thing so many times, and it's so annoying because you have to destroy it, pick up the pieces that you need. Oh, so annoying. Whoa, is he shooting green stuff at me? Whoa, get in the truck. I haven't seen that guy before. Not shooting green junk. Thankfully you can cheat it by getting it out of the vehicle. I wish you could run him over. Just die. Oh yeah, that's right. Go through the vehicle. That's not cool. Are you stuck? Yeah, he's stuck. Come on. This is cheap, but I'll take it. As long as he's getting hit and he's gonna die. Come on. Yeah. You dead too? Woo! Did he have anything better? Where'd he go? Alright, what does this hard drive need? There's another one? Oh, come on. Okay. What kind of parts we got laying around here? Bunch of nonsense, looks like. Operational. I haven't seen one of that. It's just straight operational yet. That's because it's empty. I haven't seen one that's empty yet either. What the hell is this? I'm terrified because there's a bunch of dogs over here. Oh. We'll find out in just a second because I want to die. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hope you get enough in my face, bro. Okay, that's one. Well, that's two. Uh-oh. What just happened? Alright guys, I'm back at our base, and as you can see from that last clip, we had a crash. I'm not really sure what happened, but all of a sudden it crashed. And since that time, it's been crashing a lot. This is actually an older save. That save that we had, it's not working. I can get it going, but then, you know, whoa, let's just jump off the world and die. But it started crashing randomly, and I'm really worried that if we go back to this save or something, we're going to end up with a similar problem. So what I'm thinking is, I have to be away for a few days. I'm moving this weekend, and then I start work again next week. So I think what I'm going to do is take this opportunity to look at maybe taking what we've learned here and firing up a brand new base somewhere else. Start a new save or whatever. And, you know, obviously improve upon this. These designs are nothing special. I've got a bunch of big ideas in mind, and I think we can probably accomplish this stuff relatively fast, relatively easy, and make it better. So I'm hoping that that's okay with you guys, and, you know, if you did enjoy this video, up until the crashes at least, make sure you hit that like button, and hopefully you guys come back for some more, for Season 2 or whatever we're going to call it, and yeah, I will see you guys in the near future. Thanks again.